my dear cuties. Welcome to the world of fantasy. How are you, my dear cuties? All are fine, isn't it? Yes. You are all fond of the stories of angels, fairies and elves. These are good spirits. They always help the poor and needy. Am I right? Yes. The people, those who are doing service to the poor people, the people, those who are doing service to the fellow beings, the people, those who are doing service to the society are always helped by these good spirits somewhere and somehow. Isn't it or not? Yes. In this story, two elves and a poor cobbler is helped by two elves to become rich. Shall we get into the story to see how this poor cobbler is helped by these two elves to become rich? Shall we get into the story now? Yes.
Once upon a time, there lived an old cobbler. He was honest and gentle. He stitched shoes for the people of the town. People loved the shoes made by him. He stitched shoes for the people of all ages in the town. The people of the town also were attracted by the beautiful, colorful shoes of this old man. After some time, the old man met his misfortune and bad days. He had no sufficient material for his shoes. He complained to his wife about this problem. His wife also consoled him, saying, "Oh, my dear, don't worry. God will not leave you." So saying, his wife went to sleep. The old man didn't go to sleep. He took a piece of material and set to work. He felt tired and he had no mood to do it, so he could not complete it decoratively. He kept the material as such and went to sleep. When he got up the next day, he found his incomplete work had been completed. There he saw a pair of finished shoes. It looked fantastic. He did not know who did it, so he was confused. The old man took the shoes to his wife and asked her whether she had completed the work. But she said no. When they were talking like that, there came a lady asking for a pair of shoes. The lady was wearing purple dress. The shoes also were in purple color. So the lady immediately bought the shoes for a good amount. The old man was filled with joy as he got a good amount for the shoes. At this point, you may also wonder who did this work, isn't it? Two tiny elves came to this shoemaker's house at that night and did this work. They were small, simple, tiny, and smart in work. They came here to help this old man. The next night also, the two elves came and they stitched the shoes. They completed the work very excellently. After making the colorful shoes, they went off. The next morning, when the old shoemaker got up, this time he saw 4 sets of shoes. All were finished really perfect. The old man could not understand who was doing all this work. The old man arranged them very neatly. Daily he got some more pairs of shoes. His shoes shelf got filled with these shoes. The shoes were different in design and decoration. The old man was very happy in one way and was confused in other way in not knowing who was doing all these works. The shoes had a big demand. Many customers came to his house to buy them. The shoemaker also developed gradually. He came out of his poverty now. One day, the shoemaker said to his wife, "Hello, my dear. Today we will see who is doing all these miracles." His wife also said, "Okay, let's see today who comes and makes his shoes." That night, the shoemaker and his wife were waiting, hiding behind a screen for the elves to come. When they were waiting, the two elves entered the room and they started to work. They took the leather, needle, thread, cutter, plier, and started to work. The elves stitched big shoes beyond their size. The old man and his wife looked at them in wonder. They took pity on these nameless, tiny, little hard workers. This happened daily. The elves visited the old man's house daily. They worked throughout the night and completed the work excellently. When the day broke, they moved away. The old man and his wife did not know from where they came and to where they went. The old man got a lot of shoes made by these elves and received many customers. The customers also paid huge amount for these attractive shoes. From the children to the old people of this town bought the shoes from the old man. One day, when the old man sitting near the hearth to warm himself, his wife came to him. They were speaking about their financial development of their present situation. They said all this development due to the support and the help of the two tiny elves. They wanted to do something good to these elves. The old man's wife stitched many dresses for the two elves. She called her husband and showed the dresses to her. The dresses were so cute and tiny. The old man, on his part, stitched beautiful tiny shoes for these two little elves. Husband and wife, both of them, prepared many things like dresses, shoes, and some more gifts for the two elves for their kind heart. It was day before Christmas, so they thought of presenting all these to these little elves. It was the eve of the Christmas. The old man and his wife were waiting for the arrival of the elves. As usual, they entered the room cheerfully, but there was no work to do. They saw tiny dresses and the shoes. They were glad to see these tiny gifts. They wore the dresses and wore the shoes made by the shoemaker and his wife. They sang and danced. Then they left the house very happily. From that day onwards, they never came back because the shoemaker and his wife also became rich. So they were very happy at the condition of the shoemaker, and so they never came back.
Hello, my dear cuties. Have you enjoyed this story? Definitely, you might have enjoyed this story. What did you learn from this story? Service to man. Service to man is service to God. If you do service to mankind, definitely the good spirits around us help us. So, will you follow this in your life to help others? I'll meet you with some other story in the next video. Till then, it's bye from Vijaya. Thank you.